M&A TV is very pleased to speak to Charlie Johnstone, the partner at ECI. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Johnstone. People have been talking about a wall of money for some time. Is there still a lot of cash in the wings waiting to be invested by firms like yours?
There is. We've just raised our 10th fund, £500 million fund, and we're not alone in raising a fund for UK mid-market this year. So there is still a lot of capital out there to invest.
So you're not alone, you say. What are you all going to do with it? The mid-market is only so big in the UK after all.
It is. I think the challenge is deploying capital and to have a strong origination team to be able to find the best opportunities. I still think you can get differentiated returns through particularly focusing on businesses with strong organic growth potential to drive the returns, as opposed to just buying cheaply and leveraging up to drive returns.
From your remarks earlier in the panel discussion, you sound as though you're reasonably bullish about tech investments. Is that right?
It is. A lot of our current fund and our previous funds have had a large proportion of tech investments. We find you can still get good scalable growth, and you can take businesses overseas relatively early on to drive, again, the organic growth which generates the returns.
So when we say tech, which sort of sectors are they operating in typically?
Well, often I think what's interesting is not necessarily the underlying tech, it's the end sector that they're servicing. So we got an investment in Forth, which is a SaaS business servicing the hospitality sector. Earlier on this year, we sold a business, Car Trawler, which was predominantly a tech platform offering a marketplace for online car insurance. So it's trying to understand what are they doing differently in their end marketplace, why they're adding value to their customers, and why they're going to continue to grow.
So although you're investing in the UK mid-market, many of your investments may well have international opportunities that you can help them reach for. Is that a fair assumption?
It is, yeah, definitely. I mean, we being a growth investor, we're trying to find businesses which are dominating their niche. It's likely, therefore, that niche is not going to be huge within the UK, so they're going to seek overseas expansion very early on. Most of the businesses we invest in have already started on that journey, and we're there to really help accelerate that, give them the capital, the expertise at the board, and the ambition to really go and drive that overseas organic growth.
So given all of those things, and that the world could be their oyster, are you optimistic about the outlook for investing in that mid-market sector that you specialise in?
I am, notwithstanding the wall of money versus opportunity. I think if I look at a couple of sets of data which really get me excited is the growth in our portfolios. We're seeing top line and bottom line growth of 20% at the moment. We've seen that for the last 3 years. But also, it's the growth and opportunity in the UK. The number of mid-market growth companies has almost doubled since the recession. And that supply of companies coming up through the ecosystem into our deal size range is really exciting. So one of the things we do a lot of work trying to identify growth companies, and we're amazed every year that something else comes across our desk in a sector we think we know very well that we've never heard of. And that's exciting. That shows the depth of opportunity.
That's tremendous, and good luck. Charlie Johnstone, thank you for joining us.